Welcome back to PF International. It's Junior Rotax up next, with pole position go to Tom Gamble with Harrison Thomas alongside, Thomas Turner and Scott Snell, Dean McDonald and Jonathan Hoggard making for a very tasty row 3, Zach Falk and Rory Smith with Oliver York and Josh Skelton rounding out the top 10. Champion for 2015, Jack McCarthy, starts in a very laid-back row 6 alongside Ben Davis in the Strawberry Racing Kart. There he is, confirmed as the 2015 Super 1 champion for Junior Rotax. So no matter what happens in this race, he can sit back, relax and enjoy the race for one final huzzah around the PF International circuit. Lights are green, we're off and racing. Good start from the O-plate from the front of the grid. That's York and Davis getting together there. They bang wheels and Ben Davis goes on a bit of a rallycross demo as he makes his way back onto the circuit in position. But Harrison Thomas is your race leader from the front. Good start for the man who was P2 on the grid. He's got a clear getaway in front of Tom Gamble, and in there into third position, that's Scott Snell, the rookie. So he's looking for a podium in the final race of the season, and already Thomas and Gamble are having a fantastic battle on the run down to the hairpin for the first time, through the right-hander, hug the apex and down towards the short straight.
Defending early on from Harrison Thomas, just wants to hold on to this lead for the first part of the lap, make sure it doesn't get overtaken, because of course if you do get overtaken early on in the race, often you can lose 5 or 6 places if you let somebody up the inside. They just hang you out to dry. Here comes Gamble for the lead. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Nice move by Gamble. Oh, and Thomas runs wide and he's down to 5th place. Make that 6 as they come through the Mike Wilson complex.
Yeah, but he got his nose chopped off there on the exit. Very nicely done to move up into 5th position. Not quite sure who it was from that angle. We'll find out in just a moment as they come across the line. It's Gamble from Snell. Dean McDonald up to 3rd. Cracking start from him. Turner Falk was the one who made through into 5th position, and Thomas is sliced down to 6th position. Now that has cost him a potential 4th position in the Drivers' Championship at the moment, because Gamble is going to gain more ground than him in the points table. That is what they're playing for here, just outside the top 3.
There's another dynamic in play here, Jake, as well as Falk makes his move for 4th place up the inside. Nice tidy move there by Zach. Started P7, now 4th. And the dynamic, Jake, is that although the championship is over, keep an eye on these guys in 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th place. They are battling for the top 3 positions in the championship, and the top 3 get a ticket to the World Finals. So that's what's at stake. McCarthy's already got his ticket, but McDonald, Falk, Gamble and Harrison Thomas, they're all battling for 2 tickets that are left, and there's 4 of them battling for them.
So Gamble leads from Snell, Turner, Falk, and it should be Dean McDonald who's actually there in front of Harrison Thomas. He must have a slight issue with the transponder. So once that corrects, he will be back in 2nd position in the Virtual Championship points to the right of your screen. McCarthy out in front, of course, has already sealed the deal. There's the confirmation. The top 3 in the championship go to the World Championships, and that's very important for the drivers there. You can see it has been corrected now, McDonald, but he's getting hung out to dry there in the right-hand hairpin. He's losing at least 2-3 places there. So McDonald is actually getting the worst end of the deal here. He's going to really have to roll his sleeves up if he wants to hang on to this position. He's got 2nd for now, but that's only as they passed the timing screen last time. He's lost a huge chunk of places. He may even have dropped to 4th in the point standings.
Through Bobby Game corner, and that's McDonald losing, 4 places? Another 4 places. That puts him down to 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's losing more.
This is ridiculous for Dean McDonald. He's having an absolute mare of a race now. Gamble in front, Turner 2nd, Falk, Snell, Thomas as we go deeper into the race. Oliver York in 6th from Skelton, Hoggard, McRoberts, Simmons. McDonald is in 14th.
Yeah, his transponder's registering again, but look at that. Look at the championship positions now. So Falk is up to 2nd on 103.9, McDonald on 103.7, Gamble and Harrison Thomas tied on 103.1. Only 2 tickets to the World Finals are available. It's an absolute barnstormer.
Rubbing wheels, York and Hoggard battling very hard indeed there as Josh Skelton managed to make up a place in front of them, and a very good move that was indeed as he tries to close up on the O-plate. Harrison Thomas, so York and Hoggard really trying to move up the order here. They're just outside this battle for the positions in the World Championship, the tickets that you get for being in the top 3. They're 6th and 7th in the championship respectively, but they want to finish on a high as well. as we say, you go into the winter with so much confidence. If you've won the last race of the year, it can set you up on a championship attack the following season. So Gamble, Turner, Falk, Snell, Thomas and Skelton are your top 6. From Hoggard, York, McRobertson, Rory Smith, Dean McDonald moves up to 13th position, and Lucy Fulton has made the move past Ben Davis to go with him there. So Miles Apps down in 16th position behind Davis. Not the best of days for him, unfortunately. Here we go for the lead. Turner's going to lose it. Into the lead goes Gamble. Falk's going to go with him there. Oh, a little bit too close to the mark as the 28 of Scott Snell rubs wheels with him. They just about get away from that one. So Turner slots back into 4th position behind Scott Snell. And in 5th position, that is the O-plate of Harrison Thomas. It's absolute skittles behind. Everybody's caught up.
In the Fullerton S's, Jonathan Hoggard makes a place up for to 6th place. That's the 33 kart. And makes his move on Josh Skelton, the 6th. That's the confirmation, starting P6, running 6th again. So the championship points, it's alive. When we thought it was all over bar the shouting, when we saw that Jack McCarthy had already won the championship. And of course, that's forgetting the fact that there are big World Championship places at stake here. So Falk on 1,041. McDonald on 103.9, then Gamble and Harrison Thomas tied on 103.1 apiece, but they're still in the mix. Make no mistake about that, as we've got more places being made up down the field. It's Oliver York on the 30 and going with him. That looks like the 63 there of Alex McRoberts.
Well, Dean McDonald is trying to make up for lost time here. He's up at a P12 on the last lap, so he is trying to gain points as he continues the progress. It's not easy for him because he is in the midst of a very tough midfield battle, but he needs to get onto the tail of this train. Look at how close it is through the Mike Wilson complex between the top 5. There is literally inches between each of the karts, and they pull each other along like the fastest train in the world. A little deeper into the race, Gamble still out in front from Falk, Snell, Thomas, Hoggard, Turner, McRoberts, Smith, York and Simons, with Skelton just in front of Dean McDonald now. So Skelton has lost a lot of ground, and Dean McDonald is going to be on him like a ton of bricks.
Great performance here by Scott Snell here in 3rd place, the leading rookie in the race. Fantastic performance, and who's to say he's not going to win this one?
Oh, that was a bit of a cheeky move there on McRoberts as Smith dived for the inside line. He accidentally nudged him as he was trying to pull off the move. There is your new leader. Falk has got through into the lead. Snell's gone with him, and Tom Gamble down to 3rd position with the O-plate Harrison Thomas right on his heels. Magnificent stuff, and Skelton's trying to make up a place there into the Fullerton S's as well. I think he got that move done. We'll see where he's ended up as they come across the line, but Scott Snell, the rookie, is 1 place away from crossing the finish line with a checkered flag in sight.
Alex McRoberts had made up 9 places in this race at the end of the last lap, but I think he's lost places during this lap. Let's have another look. He was in 7th place. He is now down to 11th, so he's made up 5 places, but he had made up 9 at the end of the last lap. So loses 4 on that lap alone.
Dean McDonald's dropped a long way back. Dean McDonald is down in about 20th position. I think he got shoved out of the way there, and he's dropped out. No, I think more transponder issues that was for Dean. Oh my word. The Tag Heuer boys keeping on top of it, but it's giving me heart palpitations here. Oh, good luck, collision there, contact. Snell and Thomas have come together. They've run wide, and that's any chance of Scott Snell, the leading rookie, taking the victory. Now gone. What a shame.
Drops to 5th place, the leading rookie, but looks like his opportunity to win this one has now gone. Again, back on board the drones. They come down to the Bobby Game corner. That leads into the Mike Wilson complex here. York, Skelton and Simons in the picture there. They're battling for 7th, 8th and 9 next lap round though. Let's have a look at the positions now. Zach Falk was leading, but no longer. It's Gamble from Falk, Hoggard up to 3rd from Turner, Snell, Thomas, York, Skelton, Simons and Dean McDonald now back into 10th place. So back in the mix. And look at the points. 1,041 for McDonald, 1,041 for Falk, and Gamble on 1,031 and Thomas on 1,030. That's how it stands. Top 3 go to the World Championships. So at the moment it's McCarthy. He's obviously got his ticket booked. He's got the flights and hotels already sorted. There's contact there as he went into the hairpin.
Yeah, Turner, I think, getting a little bit of a muller there from Falk as he tried to get back into 2nd position, and that's what it means to him. He needs to get through here to have an opportunity, because look at the train behind, and there is contact under investigation, and it is Zach Falk, and it was on Turner for second position. Snell has got himself back into fourth position. How has Scott Snell done that? Absolutely incredible run from the rookie here as they come across the line. Gamble's got this race well and truly bolted. That's Cudlip out of the race, I'm afraid to say. Turner, Falk, Snell, Thomas, Hoggard, York, Skelton, Simons, McDonald. What an absolutely incredible train this is. An absolutely incredible battle.
Falk under investigation for that contact, but I think...
Oh no!
Oh, he's going to have a five-place penalty applied after the race. Zach Falk, that's going to take him out of contention for the World Championship place. However, let's have a look at the replay now. Watch Jonathan Hoggard in front of the 5 car here. There's that little move on his steering wheel. That suggests to me there's been a slight bit of contact with Thomas Turner, and that has slowed his momentum. And as a consequence of that, it could be argued Falk has run into the back of him.
Chain reaction possibly, so maybe they've given him a penalty a little bit too harshly there, Zach Falk. And then look at the loading going into the final couple of hairpins. This is getting a little bit silly now as Ben Davies goes onto the grass. He's not going to have a huge amount of room to manoeuvre there. Oh, up the inside, and he clatters with Scott Simons. Oh my word, that was a bit of a nasty one. Looks as if they got away okay. But out in front, this man is untouchable. Tom Gamble's going to get the victory in the final round of the championship, and it looks to me as though it's going to be McDonald who definitely gets through. Goodness knows, is it going to be Falk or Thomas who gets that third position in the championship? Here's Gamble, 2 hands off the wheel. You shouldn't really do that, but well done anyway.
Falk's going to finish third here on track. He's going to get a 5-place penalty, but after the race, he's appealed that penalty. It's gone to the steward. In the end, they gave him a full 1-lap penalty. That's Jack McCarthy winning the championship. But Zach Falk is off to the MSA to appeal that decision and may use the video footage here.